there! Welcome to Sassy Zen Girl. Great to have you, and let's get right to it. Traveling for free and getting paid to travel. That sounds almost too good to be true, might even sound like a scam. So if you think that way, let's get something cleared up right away. Traveling for free and getting paid to travel is absolutely possible, and anyone can do it. There's no secret formula, it's not a scam. In fact, there are many different ways to do it. All you need is an opening and someone showing you the first few steps, and I can definitely help you with that if you want. So just listen on for a few more minutes and then you can decide for yourself. Alrighty? Who am I and why should you even listen to me, aside from the amazing cheetah picture? My name is Gundi Gabrielle. I'm the founder of Sassy Zen Girl Lifestyle, and I've been a digital nomad for the last few years, meaning I travel from place to place, stay a while. And before becoming a nomad, I had a classical music career. I was a conductor and an organist and already traveled a lot, but in a much more hectic and stressful way than I do now. I've both traveled for free extensively and gotten paid to travel. I run several online businesses that finance my travels, including a professional travel blog, sassyzangirl.com, and a Kindle publishing company. And I just had a #1 Amazon bestseller on the very topic of this book. That's the book, but no worries, this is not going to be a long sales pitch. We all hate those. I will occasionally refer to the book, as it has many lists and resources and websites that I can't all mention here. But this video will already give you some great ideas and a good basic start in understanding, and then you can research further on your own. Sounds good? Alrighty, then let's get started. Let's begin with how to travel for free in this first part, and then there is another video that covers getting paid to travel. Let's take the mystery out of this one. There are basically two major expenses when you travel: accommodation and transportation. So how to get free accommodation? Well, there are basically 5 different ways. One is house sitting, 2 work exchanges, peer-to-peer accommodations, volunteering, and travel writing. Let's start with house sitting, something I've done many times, and it's one of the most amazing ways to travel. Basically, you stay at a house, take care of the pets there. Sometimes it's a farm or a ranch. Sometimes you water a few houseplants, and you basically stay for free while the owners are on vacation. If you do it for a while, you might even get paid. I mostly got paid on all of my house sits, so that's where getting paid to travel also comes in. But initially, you will do it for free because there's a lot of competition. A lot of people are doing it, but it's definitely something that you can get into. If you Google house sitting, you will see a number of sites coming up that show listings, and you can fill out a profile and then submit yourself, just like with any other job. The most famous one is trustedhousesitters.com. It has the largest inventory, even in very exotic places. It also has a lot of house sitters listed, so it's a give and take. It depends where you want to go. If you want the widest variety and the biggest site, this is the one, and you can get a 20% discount if you use promo code ZENGIRL. But there are many others. You can check it online and see which one works best for you. For the US, housesittersamerica.com is the best site. Another tip, because there is a lot of competition, it is very important to have a good profile and to market yourself. I almost said sell yourself, but market yourself really well. You can try to figure this out on your own, or you can save time and learn to do it the right way, because even a few little tweaks in the headline, in your profile and so forth can make a big difference, even if you have never housed that before. There is a wonderful course that helps people with that. It's not my course, but I know the course, and it's really good. And you can find the link below in the description. It's called House Sitting Academy, but there's a direct link down there. If you really seriously want to do it, it's worth investing in that. And just to give you an idea of how cool this can be, let me show you a few pictures of my most recent sits. This is Cape Town, actually the Cape Peninsula near Cape Town, and you can see whales from up here. It's pretty amazing. And penguins. There's a famous penguin colony right below this balcony, well, further below 500 meters probably. This is a ranch in Australia. Here I chilled with 2 corgis and a pool on the Gulf of Mexico. And I stayed at this nifty place. This is right on the Okavango Delta in Botswana. And that was the pool, which was also my office. It's another great benefit of house sitting. You have a lot of really cool offices. This is another one. And there's a horse in the garden. This was a farm sit in the beautiful wine region around Cape Town and Wellington. These are just the most recent ones. I've done many also all over the US, all ranch, farm sits, house sits. It's been totally amazing. And it's a nice break from traveling when you can stay in a place for a couple of weeks and just chill a little bit, get work done, and then travel again. Because travel is fun, but it's also very exhausting sometimes. Second is work exchanges. Actually, let me go with the third one first, peer-to-peer accommodations. The most famous site for that is couchsurfing, and the way it works is you basically stay with locals for free, but the most important thing about it is the cultural exchange. It's a totally different experience to get to know a new area when a local is showing it to you, or even just talking to a local about it. Sometimes they're busy working, it always depends on the situation, but I've had so many amazing experiences and made so many new friends. I can only recommend it. Couch surfing, as the name says, it's actually usually a guest room, not a couch. Depends on who you ask, of course, and a bit also on your age range. But people of all age groups do it. There's a lot of seniors doing it, a lot of people over 40, 50, 60. It's not just kids in their 20s, although that's probably how it started. It's really one of the most amazing travel inventions of our time, and you will get experiences of a lifetime that you would never get by staying at a hostel or hotel or wherever you usually stay. It's absolutely amazing. Work exchanges are similar, except that you perform some duties. Sometimes you help out on a farm, or you help in a B&B or in an office. It totally varies. These are the two sites that are best known, but there are more. You can just Google work exchanges and see what comes up. Volunteering, in fairness, is not always free anymore these days, because a lot of these organizations need to make money, and volunteering has become quite lucrative, which is okay, because whatever project you're supporting always costs a lot of money, and if this is a good income stream, why not? You get a great experience, oftentimes, especially wildlife sanctuaries usually charge. However, this is under free travel, and there's plenty of volunteer opportunities also that are absolutely free, and you do something wonderful and fulfilling. You get to know another country in a completely different way, and another culture most of all. So another beautiful way. There are many websites that list volunteer opportunities, so once again, just Google it, and maybe Google, put the country and or the continent that you would like to go to, or the type of volunteering. There's so many different forms, and it'll come up. The fifth one is travel writing. Now, this doesn't happen overnight, but if you want to build a professional travel blog, then that's definitely worth a try. For me, it happened very quickly, actually, within my first month. I got offered free accommodation and other free tours. It doesn't usually happen this quickly, but I got some very good training on how to write, how to pitch, and actually two sources. And one of them is Travel Blog Success. That's probably the best travel blogging course out there. It's not entirely cheap, but if this is something you want to get into and really professionally, not just for friends and family, you should do this course. Pretty much every travel blogger around the world has done that. It's done by the people who also founded the Travel Blogging Association. So these people know what they're doing. It's highly regarded. Pretty much every travel blogger, every famous travel blogger, you will see on their website, they're recommending this site. So this is basically the resource to go to, and you can find the link below in the description. You can also do this on your own, but trust me, it will save you a lot of time learning it the right way rather than reinventing the wheel. And there's another great resource where you can learn to write properly in blogging and also pitch to other big blogs for guest posts and so forth. That's another way to build your blog. And that's guestblogging.com, John Morrow's site. And it's another course I did, absolutely amazing. I definitely would credit those two sources for my very quick success as a travel writer, even though that is not my original profession. I'm a musician, as I said. So it can absolutely be done. Here you can see a few places of where I stayed for free. Victoria Falls Hotel, famous 5-star hotel, legendary hotel really. In Mancuso Wildlife Lodge, that's also where I met the cheetah that you saw in the first picture, and a couple of other really amazing places. So that's a quick overview of what people usually talk about when they say travel for free in terms of accommodation. For transportation, there is not as much of a range. It's pretty much what people talk about is travel hacking. And it's the art of using mileage points to the utmost advantage, including credit cards, travel credit cards, how to do that, and so forth. And if you think you don't travel much or you don't use credit cards much, don't worry. You can still do this, and you can still get a lot of miles and a lot of free flights and flight updates to business class or first class. It works, and it's not that difficult. And there are 2 websites who really describe this very, very well, and you can get all this information for free. There is usually a beginners tab, so you get an idea of how this works. Just check either one of them. They're very good, and you can learn to do this even while you're still working your day job and don't travel that much. It's a pretty amazing thing to do. So this covers part 1, how to travel for free. It's a brief overview, but hopefully gave you a good starting point to explore further. If you want to dig deeper, there is a lot more information and more specific sites and resources in my book. And also a lot of tips for traveling really cheap, mistake fares. I actually once flew from New York to Paris for $137. I'm not kidding. These things happen. How to find discount coupons in seconds. I got a super convertible Mustang for $500 a month with unlimited miles, insurance included. Just amazing. How to get free stopovers and a lot of other things that will help you on your travels. If you want to know how to get paid travel, then be sure to check out part 2. It's a separate video. The link is below in the description, and you may also see it on the side. It's probably up there. Just click on it. It's another cheetah picture, so you can't really miss it. Thanks for watching, and if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends who probably also love traveling. And I'll see you in the next video.